morning, it's me, Dave, live at GridWeek. And I'll tell you what, GridWeek is in full swing. I mean, we're in day 3. Think about it. Day 1, we had international collaboration. Day 2, we had consumer engagement. Today, we're focusing on deployment. And if you're going to talk about deployment, why not talk to the man who won the GridWeek Deployment Award, Mr. Glenn Steiger. We caught up with him in California, and this is what he had to say.
For us at Glendale Water and Power, full deployment means a number of things. We've been working in one way or another on our smart grid initiative for the last 2 years. We started off with a full business case analysis. From that led to our own internal analysis of whether or not it made sense to do either an electric or water smart grid project or both. We've chosen to do both. From that point forward, we've designed the project. We have now done a proof of concept. We've completed that. We've completed a secondary small, what we called mini proof of concept to look at other bugs in the system. And now we are in full deployment of both the electric and water system.
Boy, some great work going on in California. Congratulations on the award. Well, you heard it from the award winner, but let's hear about deployment from you, the people in attendance. Hey, I'm with Christopher. Christopher, the word of the day, deployment. That's what we're focused on today. Your opinion, how do we get this rolling?
Oh, we got to get people to want it. And the wanting it is going to be giving them something compelling. They've got to get a return out of it. They've got to see something that's of value to them.
How do we make this thing scalable, reliable, and also be resilient? So we believe, if you look at it from a communication infrastructure standpoint, having a common infrastructure in place will probably be the best way to get it deployed, because then you have interoperability. Everyone's solutions can go on to a common interoperable communication, and that's really the basis of the smart grid.
We have to empower the end users. We have to get the end users interested in smart grid. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to connect utilities and ISOs into the end users, commercial and residential, and really come up with the killer apps that get them interested.
And there you have it. The people have spoken. We'll be right back after this ad.
The smart grid vision is set. The technology is ready. Government and business have invested to prove it works. But we're seeing delays, budget challenges, and consumer backlash as we work to solve issues around cybersecurity, consumer engagement, and utility business cases. We owe it to our consumers and future generations to get this right. We must collaborate to share successes, failures, and perspectives. The impact of our investment grows with this dialogue. Vote for the Collaboration Party this fall, bringing together utilities, policymakers, regulators, technology companies, and investors to ensure successful deployments. We won't have another opportunity like this. Paid for by the Collaboration Party, not funded or endorsed by any individual candidate.
You know, word on the street is the Collaboration Party is really gaining momentum. Up now, we thought we'd get the vendor perspective. So I'm going to track down Silver Springs Network's Eric Dresselhaus.
Utilities around the country are deploying these projects at pretty grand scale. So I'd say that, it's a complicated undertaking. Planning is probably what most people would tell you. That it really is mobilizing the entire utility enterprise in deployment of these projects. And importantly, has been the topic of today's conversations, is getting out to the consumer early, letting them know what's coming, letting them know why you're doing it, and communicating, if not over-communicating, both what's happening and why it's good for the consumer.
Well, there you have it. Day 3 promises to top day 2 and 1. I recommend a big cup of coffee because you have a big day ahead of you. We'll see you tomorrow.